Hi kids. Hi Aldersgate family. Merry Christmas. Today I'm going to read to you a story written by a friend of mine. Oren, the Little Lost Ornament, written and illustrated by David Forden. 1 week before Christmas, Elizabeth's grandpa gave her his favorite Christmas ornament from childhood, called a hampelmann. My grandfather gave me this ornament when I was your age, said Grandpa. I call him Oren. On the back of the little ornament, her grandpa wrote, "From Grandpa Louis to Elizabeth, I love you." Together, Elizabeth and Grandpa placed Oren the ornament on the Christmas tree. When Elizabeth wanted to see Oren dance, she pulled on his red string, and his arms and legs would wave up and down. Grandpa laughed like it was the first time he had seen Oren dance. Together, they made up adventure stories about Oren. Everyone enjoyed pulling Oren's red string and watching his arms and legs move up and down. After Christmas, the tree decorations were removed and the dry tree was placed outside for recycling. Unfortunately, little Oren was accidentally left on the tree. Nobody saw little Oren as he was lifted into the recycling truck along with all the other dry Christmas trees. When Elizabeth came home from school, she saw the tree was gone. "Where is Oren?" she asked. He wasn't in the box of ornaments. Elizabeth was very sad that Oren the ornament was lost. Meanwhile, an adventure was just beginning for Oren the ornament. The recycling man noticed something as he emptied his truck. "What is that?" he said. He stopped and picked out a little wooden Christmas ornament from a tree. The man smiled. "Maya will love this little fellow." That evening, the man gave the little ornament to his daughter Maya. She noticed a written message on the back of the ornament. "Daddy, what does this mean?" she asked. "This little ornament may have been lost by another little girl," Maya's dad said, "but now it is yours to love and care for." For the next few days, Maya loved pulling on the ornament's red string and making up stories about her new little friend. Eventually, Maya carefully put the little ornament away with the other family decorations. "Next year, you will have a special place on our family Christmas tree." The following winter, Maya's teacher said, "Your homework assignment is to draw a picture of a favorite Christmas memory you are thankful for and want to always remember." At home, Maya drew a picture of how happy she was last year when her dad gave her the little ornament to care for. The next day, students stood in front of the class and shared their pictures, telling stories of why their Christmas memory was so special to them. Elizabeth, a new girl in the class, held up a picture she had drawn of her grandpa helping her hang a little puppet ornament on their Christmas tree. "My Grandpa Louis gave me his special Christmas ornament named Oren. I loved it when we made up stories about the adventures of Oren the ornament. Playing with my Grandpa Louis and Oren is one of my favorite Christmas memories. I was very sad when I learned Oren was accidentally left on our Christmas tree to be recycled." At recess, Maya asked Elizabeth, "Could you please draw a picture of your little friend Oren the ornament?" Elizabeth quickly drew a picture of Oren. "Grandpa Louis even wrote a message to me on Oren's back. I loved Oren because he reminded me of my Grandpa Louis." After school, Maya told her dad, "I think Elizabeth is the girl who lost the ornament you found last year. Daddy, what should I do? I really love my little ornament and want to keep it." Maya's dad took her hands and said, "In our family, we believe Christmas is about God sharing his love and kindness with us through the gift of baby Jesus. Our way of saying thank you is to treat others with the same love and kindness we wish they would show us. Maya, how would you feel if you lost something you loved and you learned someone you knew found it and they decided to keep it?" "I would feel very sad and hurt," she replied. That night, Maya went to bed thinking about what her dad said. Maya thought hard about what she would want Elizabeth to do if Maya had lost something she loved and Elizabeth had found it. The next morning, Maya said, "Mom, may I have one of your little boxes to put my ornament friend in?" In class, Maya was excited when it was her turn to share. Maya held up her picture and pointed to the little ornament she had drawn. "After Christmas last year, my dad found a little Christmas tree ornament at work. He thought I would love it, and he was right. I do love it. When my dad gave me the ornament, he told me it might have been lost by another little girl, but that it was mine to love and care for now. But yesterday, I learned the girl who lost the ornament loved it very much too." Maya walked over to Elizabeth's desk and handed her the little box. "Elizabeth, I think this belongs to you." Elizabeth carefully opened the box. Her face broke into a great big smile. "Oren!" Oren! You found Oren! Elizabeth's heart overflowed with surprise and happiness. Maya smiled. Now your little friend is back home with you, Elizabeth. Tears of joy came to Elizabeth's eyes. She hugged Maya and said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Maya saw how happy Elizabeth was to see Oren again, and her heart was filled with its own happiness. Maya knew that returning the little ornament to Elizabeth was the right thing to do. When Maya came home from school, her mom and dad surprised her by taking her to the Christmas decoration store. At the store, Maya picked out her own little Hampelmann ornament to remind herself of her special friendship with Elizabeth and Oren. When they returned home, Mom took a pen and wrote on the back of her ornament, "From Mom and Dad to Maya, we love you." Maya and Elizabeth soon became best friends. The two little girls played together, making up adventure stories about Oren and Maya's new little ornament. Sometimes Elizabeth's grandpa would join in on their fun. Each year that followed, whenever Maya and Elizabeth placed the little Hampelmann ornaments on their Christmas trees, they were reminded of how Maya's gift of loving kindness had brought everyone real happiness and joy at Christmas. Helping Oren find his way home was a wonderful Christmas memory that Maya and Elizabeth treasured for the rest of their lives.